last live, but I got some film rolled up, you know, and everything's content. We got some Ilford HP4 in the tank. We got some Legacy Pro L110 liquid developer here. And we got some nice bubbly sparkling water to wash it all down with. So I just want you guys to know I appreciate you. And as a content creator, I feel lonely without people here to watch me do what I'm doing. What's up, Brock? Thank you for joining me. LoPresti Army in the house. I'm going to have to start doing LoPresti Army only live streams eventually once I get big and important. But we're about to develop some Ilford HP4 up in this shiz, which I've never shot. This one's from Sarah. I'm sorry for the camera angle. I'm going to have to put you guys over here in the lowly camera angle. Let's see. Where can I... Got no room in the kitchen. Okay. We're here with the tomatoes and the garlics. So... hit me up. How's it going, guys? Yeah, FP4, dude. Okay, how do I do live chat? All messages are visible. Cool. Okay, Brock. Have you ever shot FP4? I've never shot it. This is a roll of Sarah's, and I'm going to try not to screw it up. So, let's figure it out. I'm going to open up the massive chart. I just did a couple of rolls of Ilford Delta 3200. It's got a clear base. You should try doing black and white. No, because this is Sarah's stuff. I don't want to mess up Sarah's film. You know, maybe next time. And I got some other films with a clear base. I got a bunch of that what is it called? The infrared stuff. So yeah, I can always do reversal with that. What's up, Stuart Monroe? How's it going? It's like past noon there. What are you doing in Aussie land, dude? Anyway, I'm looking up the development times right now because I've never developed, I've never shot Ilford FP4, but we're going to figure it out. Okay, Ilford. Here's all the Ilford. Ilford Surveillance P4. Who's ever shot that? Look at that. You know, I guess you can't see it because everything's backwards. I'm an idiot. FP4 Plus. Now, is this Plus? I don't know. I sure hope it is because it's the one I picked. Okay, moving down the line. HC 110, 1 to 31, and we shot it at box speed 125. It's saying 9 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna leave it right there. How you guys doing? I can't remember how to say. There we go. Here's the chat. No, I meant in the future. Okay, yeah, in the future. We'll do it in the future. Let's get ourselves, here's what I'm measuring things out in, is my Bika. Lou, how you doing? Hey, Lou, should I quit this live and should we go live together? If I could invite you in right now, but this is YouTube. Anyway, how's it going, Lou? You're an hour ahead of me and you're up this late, dude? I'm up late because I just mixed up some new black and white chems, baby. No, it's not a... It's not that. But it sure hits good. This is my graduated cylinder with a little pour spout. I like to shove in a little bit of paper towel in there to get rid of all the tap water that's in there after rinsing it out. Just because I'm always, I don't know, I'm a purist. I want it to just be completely distilled. So I'm drying it off on the inside. Come on, I'm gonna, let me click on you. Let me click on you, baby. How do I, there we go. I was just watching for tonight, dude. I've been beering. Oh, dude, I've been beering too. I'm all out of beer, so now I'm back to live streaming. Appreciate that, Lou. One of these days, I'm gonna get you in a live, baby. Okay, so I'm doing one roll. There's only one roll in here, and if you look at the bottom of a Paterson tank, it gives you the minimum milliliters that you'll need per roll. Can you see that? It's got numbers, so just trust me that it is that. And it says 290 milliliters per roll of 35 millimeter. Live stream mine, dude. I got a Minecraft account. I'd love to do one of these. I haven't played a video game since I started the channel, by the way, just as a bit of lore, because I have an addiction problem with video games. But yeah, it says 290 milliliters per roll of 35 millimeter. And since I don't want to measure that precisely, what I'm going to do is 320 millimeters of chemistry and 10 milliliters of this, because I'm doing a 1:31 dilution. So 1 part this, that's 10 milliliters of this, and 31 parts water, which gets you to 320 milliliters. So as long as you're over the 290, you're good. So that's what we're doing, baby. So what I need to do, since the measurement lines on this graduated cylinder start at 50, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get it up to 310 and then just top it off the rest of the way with HC 110, but really the knockoff L110 Legacy Pro. Anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan of attack today, boys. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get some chemicals all mixed up. Everything's already mixed up. I got a brand new stop bath fixer and clearing agent all mixed up, but you know, I do 1 shot HC 110, so I don't have like a sitting stock solution of that. Okay, now I'm gonna try and get this out. And the syringe is now dry. No more tap water in there. Anyway, how are we doing today? What are you guys doing up so late, you degenerates? How's it going, you degenerates? I am 7 beers deep on Lone Star, so I hope you guys are doing good. Lone Star Light though, and I'm all out. No more Lone Star. It is 2:51 in Australia PM. Well, you're just getting started with your day, ain't ya? Okay, so we're gonna get to 310 milliliters down here at the bottom. Based Lone Star, yes, the light stuff, baby. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going. We're developing FP4, by the way, Ilford FP4. This is a little awkward. I feel like I need a smaller container. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something smart. I'm gonna use my big brain over here. I'm gonna stage a little bit of distilled water in this and then move it over with the syringe. That's about 10 milliliters. We're about there. And then I'm gonna make sure I'm being super accurate. Suck this up. What's this at? Okay, yeah, that's way over 10 milliliters. So I'm wasting a little bit of distilled water, but that's fine to make sure we're accurate. Got to get to 310 milliliters. And then that's 31 parts water. And then I need 1 part HC 110. Looks like I went a little too heavy on the water. So I'm going to take a little bit out. About right there, looks good. Okay, and now let's get the HC 110 in there. Working, what are we saying? Working drunker, not harder. Hey, you know it, baby. No, I'm not really drunk. I just got a good buzz going on. That Lone Star is pretty much piss water, but you know, it's a nice way to feel all right. Okay, let's get ourselves some HC 110. I can't remember when I opened this, but I have a full one in the garage ready to go. So you know I got no shortage of developer. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I would listen to music and rock out, but I have no idea where my headphones are. So I figured might as well just do another live stream, turn everything into content. You know, if I really want to be a social media mogul, this is the only way to do it. I got to live and breathe social media every day, all day. So that's what we're doing. Trying to put 10 milliliters of HC 110 in the tube for this FP4 over here. And that looks about right. And stick it back in, put the rest back. And we're good. How we doing over there, boys? And ladies and gentlemen, boys and ladies, I don't know. Guys, I'm trying to, even guys isn't even gender neutral. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to be politically correct over here. I don't want to get shot in the neck. How's the channel going, mate? It's not going great. I mean, it's going okay. I'm not going to complain. You know, we just celebrated 14K subs. I just feel like the growth is definitely not what it was before. So, you know, I'm kind of worried about stalling out. But, you know, a new day, a new challenge. And if you're in uncharted territories, you know, you're probably in a good place. You're probably trying something new. You're probably doing something good. If you're not 100% comfortable, if you're a little scared, you're probably doing something right. That's something I learned from Mr. David Bowie, you know. If you feel a little out of your depth, you're probably in the right spot. So that's what we're doing. I'm doing those new podcasts. I'm doing this stuff. I'm trying to recapture the magic that came along with the start of this channel, of me just making stuff for fun and not caring what people think. And I'm trying to go back down that road, you know. Trying to be the don't give a fuck film photography guy. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about developing film. And I wish I could give you guys a better angle over here, but I'm going to cut off my head. Anyway, you guys can watch my hands for a second. This is what I'm dealing with over here, okay? Yeah, I'm happy making crappy vlogs and starting to get free lens and field monitors to review. Hey, that's all. I love some free lenses. I love getting free stuff, you know? It's always good. Gives you free content to make, baby. Anyway, clearing stuff off. Moving up. Let's go. Yeah, we're trying to, Lou. We're trying. Okay, so the timing on the massive dev chart is as such. It's asking for 9 minutes of developing, and everything else is boilerplate from then on. So we're gonna pour the dev in there for this Ilford FP4. You know, ask me questions, talk to me. I'm gonna get you guys back over here. You can just look at my face. You guys don't need to see what I'm doing. You can we'll get the boomer angle going. What do you guys think of that? Get the boomer angle. Look at this guy, Juan. Can you believe I'm still going this late? What is it? Oh, but you're on the West Coast. So you're fine, man. Anyway, probably just, you know, you probably took off with me on my Insta live, and now you're landing with me on a YouTube live. I just can't quit. The guy I'm buying a Bronica off says it seems to be working, but it's not tested, confirmed. You know, if you have the right batteries to go into it. I've never messed with a Bronica, so I don't know what it uses. Look at the light seals. Listen to the shutter speeds. Just try to fire it. Try to, you know, run it through its paces. You know, do what you can. Make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do, and that it all sounds and feels right. I kind of just figure it out as I go along. Hey, got the notification at the bar. Lol, you're at the bar, Technol. So you're not the only one feeling a little funky tonight. Anyway, we're developing some FP4. So hit me up with questions. I'm about to pour it in, and then I'm stuck here for 9 minutes developing film. So here we go. Oh, I guess we're going. I was gonna do a pre-soak, but too late. I already got some developer in there. So no pre-soak for Sarah's film. This is Sarah's film in here. This roll was shot in Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. Thought my YouTube was glitching. You thought, well, I did try to start a live earlier, and I kind of just like backed out of it. Because I was like, you know, I don't know. I ended up calling my friend Alexander Just, who's been on the channel on some interviews before. What prompted me to start a YouTube channel? I was going down the rabbit hole of thinking I need to like expand the LoPresti Productions business to offer digitizing services of digitizing film, because I was already messing with film. I was already deep down this rabbit hole of messing with analog picture taking, making, and digitizing. So I figured that we're always going to estate sales, and you know what happens at estate sales? Somebody died, and there's probably a lot of leftover memories. So I put out a reel. The first reel that's actually like analog focused on this channel, if you scroll all the way back, is like just it's a Wolfpack song, and I'm just like showing how I scan film and convert it. And I was going to use that as like a commercial. Anyway, it got a good response, and then I ended up doing another thing where I found negatives here of family memories, and I digitized those. You know, just I scanned those old negatives, and next thing you know, I wake up to 150 new subs, and I'm like, holy shit! I went to bed with like 20, woke up with 150, and next thing you know, I've been chasing that high ever since. So that's why you guys get to watch me all the time, I guess. And that's the backstory. So now I'm just washing my cylinder bong, agitating film. So, and you know, you guys might have been on the live yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago now that it's midnight. But I was feeling pretty down. But I appreciate any of you guys who were there on that last YouTube live, because it definitely helped me feel a lot better. Snap anything good? Wow, I'm catching up with a lot of things. I thought everybody was being quiet. I don't know. This roll, I just developed some 2 rolls of Delta 3200 that I shot forever ago. Expired Delta 3200, and they looked good. But this roll that I'm developing now is Sarah's. It's an Ilford FP4. Developing it in HC110 because that's my developer of choice. What else am I missing? What about planes? I do have a family history of planes. If you guys look up LoPresti, you'll see some stuff with Boeing and whatnot. There's a long family history of aviation. But I don't want to dox myself. 2, 3, and 4. We're agitated, baby. Don't get agita. Okay, what am I missing? Hey now, what's up, Rammy? Is that Ram? Is that who I'm thinking it is? Your Sprocket TLR shorts got me. Yeah, I did a whole series of those, man. I should get back to doing those. I have a different TLR lately. I asked Middle Fingers this too. What do you watch outside of photo, video stuff on YouTube? I watch a lot of DIY stuff. I love DIY perks. I love Thoughty too. That's just like how it sounds. Thought, like the word thought, THOUGHT, and then Y, because it's Thoughty, and then the number 2. He just does a lot of essays on a bunch of random stuff, like history stuff and just random obscure random stuff. I watch the Y-Files. It's a conspiracy channel. Aliens and you know, CIA, PSYOPs type stuff like that. And what else? And yeah, a bunch of DIY stuff. DIY perks. This guy Matt in England. And then just a bunch of Zach builds. He builds a bunch of cool tech stuff. Just any smart people showing like how to build stuff. And like I think that I kind of do the same kind of thing in my channel, but I put a lot more humor in it than other people do. Hope I do more of the YouTube, of the Yashica TLR stuff. Maybe I go on YouTube randomly and you're live. Awesome. You clean that you agitate. Yeah, man, I'm going for it, dude. That's awesome. Well, you're in a small niche. I'd say you're doing really well. Thank you so much, Pushed ISO. I know it feels like I'm doing good at times, but still, the ceiling is so far down. Like, you know, I keep telling everybody, I'm like, even Willem Verbeeks, you know, they're topped out at under $500,000, and like that's small when you zoom out and think about the whole world of YouTube. And I'm really trying to make a living at this, and like where I am in life, I feel like I don't have decades to spend on trying to make this the best premier money-making film photography YouTube channel. I feel like I need to branch out, and so that's kind of where the podcasts are coming from, and we're gonna get there. Ramses, I thought that was you, Rammy. Like, okay, so that was you on that other live, man. What, did I miss anybody? Okay. Can't wait to learn some of the. Mingo said he's gonna help me out with some black and white. Hey, it's pretty easy, dude. I'm definitely overcomplicating this black and white stuff, Ramses. You can just get the monobath stuff and it's fine, you know? I mean, why worry about perfection? Dude, Thoughty 2 and the Y-Files are good. Dude, yeah, they rock, don't they? I have been watching a lot of Fern, but ever since I learned they're owned by Vanguard BlackRock, I'm kind of iffy on everything they say. So, I don't know. But yeah, I love anything that can tell a good story, anything with showmanship. I've been watching a lot of comedy. I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony, Adam Ray, Dr. Phil. Anything that's not PC, because I want to get canceled. Okay, what else? Fucking love you for that. Not your boring usual film. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you love it, Alfonso. I look good. I have been doing a new skincare routine, so thank you for noticing. Trust your vision, man. You're doing right. Lou, you're always so nice, dude. I can't wait till we get to talk again, Lou, even if it's not live. I love talking to you, man. It's awesome you're doing this. I'm working on some editing right now. Ram, what are you freaking working on, dude? Freaking, I know Mingo told me you guys are doing some like interview stuff, dude, and like you just have that you have the right attitude for being like a host of something. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of that, man. Um, you know, I appreciate you sitting down with me. Everybody, if you want to Rammy over here, he sat down with me in Austin. The comments keep disappearing, and we had a nice little conversation for one of our podcasts. So go check it out. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're getting close. We're at 7 minutes and 30 seconds of doing this developer. I'm sorry I don't have a good angle over here. Like, I don't know where I could put you to get a better angle of me actually working on this. I could put you in the sink down here. There you go. Well, I guess that kind of works. You guys are in the sink now with the flickering lights. Okay, live chat. There we go. I'm the big Danny Jones fan. I've never heard of Danny Jones. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this is the last agitation before it's time to dump this stuff. We're at 8 minutes and 8 seconds of the HC110. And that's what's kind of cool about developing film. It's kind of a built-in, like, you guys got a captive audience, I mean, what else am I going to do? I might as well talk to you guys, you know? Some of the stuff we did that night. Oh, you're editing some of the pictures you took. Okay, I get what you're talking about. I always think editing, I think video. Put me in the microwave. Can I sing a song while we're waiting? I'm trying to think of a song that's been on my mind lately, guys. I mean, I feel like the music's been gone. The music has escaped me. I feel like, you know, I'm jaded, I'm tired. What am I gonna sing? Well, Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. He just knocked them in the head with a stomp. I can't get too loud right now because people are sleeping. What you developing? Sarah's chiming in. You know I'm developing your stuff, baby. Okay, spin you around. So in case you guys didn't know, I kind of do a hybrid workflow. Some people do water and some people do stop bath. I do a rinse of water and then I do stop bath. What else? Well, she got the gold mine, I got the shaft. They said split it on down the middle, but she got the better half. And it all seems kind of funny, but it hurts too much to laugh. She got the gold mine, I got the shaft. Jerry Reed, I'm addicted to Jerry Reed, baby. Okay, so now that I rinse this with a little bit of water, now it's time for the stop bath. This is Ilford Ilfo stop. Let me get the extra water out of it first. And you know, I know it's getting overdeveloped because, you know, I let it just have a little bit of residual developer on it for a while, but I'm not really too worried about it. I feel like if I'm just extracting extra shadow data, that's like, Captain, my logic says that there is less light in this area. We got any Next Generation fans in here? Talking about shafts, I didn't know it was that kind of dude, come on, man. This is a family-friendly channel, Lou. Lou, do you know Jerry Reed? You listen to Jerry Reed, any country stuff? That's pretty much the only country stuff I like. I got a Jerry Reed Greatest Hits CD, and that has lived in my car. And that's all I can listen to. You're gonna stay on for a little bit. I'm gonna have another shot of, oh, whoa, Ram's living it up, dude. I wish I had some hard stuff. I'm all out of alcohol, so now I'm just drinking some sparkling water. I'm not an issue. Oh, look, dude, Jerry Reed, dude, did you play San Andreas? Or he did the song Amos Moses. Amos Moses was a Cajun, lived by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. And then Primus did Amos Moses as well. They covered it. Primus, ooh, freaking Primus. Oh yeah. Okay. Stop bath out. Yeah, Primus freaking rocks. We're known in a big brown beaver. Well, what they were doing over this man. Oh, Too many puppies with guns in their hands. Yeah, that's a good song. Okay. But all I can think about is Winona. So I like to rinse between every chemical step. So I did dev, rinse, stop, rinse, and then we're doing fix next. Deep Space Nine fan. Oh, Ram, you're big into Deep Space Nine is fine. I tried to get Sarah into that one, but after watching TNG, it was kind of just like it wasn't hitting right. But I got Sarah to watch all of TNG with me from the start, late '80s, super corny, freaking utopia stuff, But I love TNG. Maybe one day, Maybe enough time has passed. Rinse. What do we got? Donald Phillips. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, that's what we're doing, baby. We're making pictures out here, one roll at a time. Okay, fixer time, baby. And we got any other song requests out there? I'm more likely to sing it if you donate in the chat too, by the way, just so you know. Okay, so now it's fixer time. Okay, good. I am pouring in fixer. Fixer, hardly knew her. Oh, Lou, you maniac. Let's get this in here, and there we go. It's called spaying if it's a her. So, Lou, get your facts straight. But yeah, any song requests, feel free to donate in the chat, baby. I'm a starving artist over here. In like 6... Fixer, hardly knew her. Anything with the first 3 Metallica albums. How so long ago? Fucking, I'm trying to...
You didn't get rid of the spider.
Sleep with my pillow tight, exit light. Is that not from the first 3? It's Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and then is it Injustice for All, and then it's Master of Puppets? Hit the lights, wow! I don't know. I can't really sing Metallica. I'm not really a metal guy. You got to give me a specific Metallica song that I might be able to think of the words for. Otherwise, it's been 3 weeks since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. Lost man, I'm trying, dear. I don't know, guys. I'm not in a Metallica mood. Like I said, people are sleeping in the house. I'm trying to keep my voice a little down. So if it's something a little croony, I might be able to do it for you. But I can't go whole hog right now. We don't have the house to ourselves. Fight fire with fire. Yeah, dude. Freaking nothing gets me. That's on leather steeds they ride. Exit light. And tonight, take my hand. We're off to Never Land. Yeah, dude. So nothing gets me going for a workout like Kill 'Em All. That's pretty much the hardest music I can listen to. Lou, I don't get how you listen to all that hardcore, I don't know, whatever you call it, scene stuff. I was never cool enough for that scene as a kid. I could never hang. I was like too busy playing Nintendo. But you bridged both worlds. What about Korn? I never did Korn. Sorry, man. Baxter.
Apparently Limp Bizkit has a new song out.
Limp Bizkit has a new song out? Limp Bizkit has a new song out. Hey! I thought I was metal, dude. Freaking. What was that Iron Maiden Trooper? How does that one go again? I was like into them. I was into Judas Priest. 10 minutes to midnight. I can't even do it. I'm getting too... Dad vibes sound so sick, dude. Dad vibes? Are you saying I got dad vibes, dude? If only I could afford to have a house and a kid. You guys got to donate in the chat for that. Whoa. Let's follow this vlog to the next chapter.
Where'd the comments go?
They keep disappearing. See, that's what I'm saying. Sarah's saying, where'd the comments go? I always have to do this. Metalopolis. Oh, Metalocalypse was cool. Did you guys watch Metalocalypse? No, Limp Bizkit song is called Dad Vibes. Oh, okay. I thought you were calling me Dad Vibes, dude.
See, I didn't even see the name of the song. I just saw
I didn't even know. Yeah, dude, Metalocalypse. I loved how none of them could read music, and they were all just like, do it squiddly, and then I do a squiddly, Or like, what, do you play Grandpa's guitars? Dad Vibes is our YouTube man name. I love it, dude. We just gotta actualize it.
Frylock. Why am I drawing a blank?
Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, dude.
That was great shit.
That's why this is why millennials are fucked up, dude. Because we got all that shit, dude. We got Aqua Teen Hunger Force. We got Tim and Eric, dude. Frylock. We got all the most fucked up shit on TV. Ren and Stimpy.
You know how I always see that girl like Tawny? If you watch this childhood show, then you're like this now. You should do that for film people and photographers. Like if you watch these weird shows, you now shoot portraits.
Yeah, now you shoot portrait. If you watched iCarly, you shoot portrait. You know, if you watched Lizzie McGuire, you shoot Ektar. If you watched Even Stevens,
if it was Lizzie McGuire, you shoot Instax.
You shoot Instax if you watch Lizzie McGuire. If you watched Even Stevens, if you watch the Goofy movie, you shoot Lomo 400. If you
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
See, this is how film people came about. Sarah just thought of it, and it happened. I love Creed and most religious rock bands. Creed has come out saying that they are not a Christian rock band, and they never were a Christian rock band. But with arms wide open,
I don't think he set out to be.
pour out my fix, 'cause my name is Nick. I develop film with arms wide open.
Yeah, I think he's come out and said that like they didn't plan to be.
But
And
they
he
just
was kind of
embraced
sad
it.
that he didn't get to have like, I don't, I got my
Okay. Sarah doesn't want to be on screen.
That he was sad that he didn't get to do the whole rock and roll thing because.
He didn't get to do drugs because he was Christian? Yeah, see, that's what sucks. If you go to church, you don't get to do blow. Or so I've heard. Don't send this clip to my family. Anyway.
You couldn't afford blow if you wanted.
I know, I can't afford shit now. Guys, just so you know, I haven't bought film in like years. I'm only shooting like film that's at least a year expired. But I just bought so much of it when I had money that everything's been working out. Wait, what? Once he did a sex tape with Kid Rock, he turned to the devil. Who did a sex tape with Kid Rock? The Creed guy? Is that who did it? You should listen to Batushka or Patriarch with a K. I've never heard of him. Anyway, we're doing the hypo clear to get the fix off the film. So it's 2 minutes of hypo clear, and then we got to do a 10-minute rinse because I'm a stickler for the rules. Hello, how are you? I am fine, Che Guevara. How are you?
Che Guevara.
Yeah, some guy with a Che Guevara profile pic. I don't know. He had an Arabic name. So I don't know. Anyway, keep talking, guys. My hands are tied right now, so I can't really click around on the screen. But I appreciate you guys being here. It's moments like this that remind me of this little community that I've built, and it's a lot of fun. By the way, we got 16 people watching, but we only got 7 likes. What's your problem? You're not liking the stream? Come on. I'm a likable guy. Give me a thumbs up. If you think you watched me actually develop my film and not through YouTube, you would not be pleased with my process. Ha ha ha. Well, what do you mean? What's wrong with your process, Lou? Because you don't do hypo or whatever? I'm definitely a little too eccentric with trying to keep it all right over here with my black and white process,
I'll move if you want.
Okay, we're turning this over here. There we go. I'm just rinsing funnels over here. I don't measure shit. I don't stop bath. Well, I can't believe it. I'm more of a control freak than Lou.
You are such a control freak.
Sarah says I am such a control freak. I use Mountain Dew as my device. My name is Khaled Aburras. Well, thank you so much, Aburras, for coming here. Rami, you can barely even look at me. I know. It's hard to peek at the guy who is a control freak and has to use a stop bath and a hypo clear. You can get away with much less. You can just have developer and fixer and say forget about it with the rest of it. But you know what? I'm trying to have a process. I suffer for my art, and this is Sarah's art. So we're gonna see Sarah's pictures here live, everybody. Yeah, it's almost time. Well, actually, I forgot. We got to wash the film for 10 minutes. So I guess I got to ramble for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back out here and look at it. So hypo clear goes back in, and I'm so glad I checked to make sure that this was not the fixer. Otherwise, I would have just ruined the fixer. But yes, this is the hypo clearing agent. And it's time to get it soaking. We're soaking just like some kids at Utah University. Oh fuck! Well, that kind of hit strikes a chord, wasn't it, in Utah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We just watched Adam Ray's thing in Utah, and everyone's talking about Mormons and soaking. And then who knew that those kids had that in them to go ahead and pull off an unaliving? You know what I mean? God dang. It's not so. Anyway, we're doing the final rinse. Lou, how long do you rinse your black and white film for after you're done messing with it? Video on developing coffee. No, every time I get on one of these lives, someone asks me about if I've done something with coffee. I drink coffee. I don't develop with it. I got plenty of chemicals. I don't see the point other than, I guess, to get YouTube views. Yeah. I'll do it one of these days. Make me angry enough to never... I mean, soaking would make me angry enough to... Whoa, don't get too crazy over there. Or you fill and empty the tank 10 times. I usually do that and then still let it run for 10 minutes, Lube. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid. I want to make sure I'm getting an archival rinse. Whoa, you did. I thought you would have already done Cafenol by now, Lou. You're developing in Mountain Dew. You're developing in beers and in Jaeger and stuff. Like, I can't believe you haven't already done a Cafenol vid at this point, man. Or have you? Or are you just doing a revised version? Okay, yeah. There we go. Everybody, by the way, if you want to know some weird, wacky developing stuff, check out Lou. He even develops Instax in a toaster.
That was the first one I ever saw.
Yeah, that was Sarah's introduction to Lou style, baby. Lou's a nutso. I appreciate you, man, and I always appreciate you jumping in on these lives. Okay, so what are we at now? I'm at like 5 times filling and emptying the tank, and now I'm just gonna let it sit here for 10 minutes. I got a timer in my pocket, so I don't know. We're gonna go sit and chill and talk, and grab my soda, and then we'll come back and we'll check on the film. What do you mean? That was a fun episode, Lou. Yeah, I was kind of like pissed that you went so overboard, though. Intoxicated to that episode. It wasn't the one that
Show them puppy.
The episode that you've been most intoxicated wasn't the one where you did Jaeger bombs and stuff. Look at this puppy. Who's from Arizona? Not me. I'm not from Arizona or Texas. Anyway, that's the puppy. Don't worry, I'm getting you guys a key light over here so you can look at my beautiful face. And here we go. Okay. Ah, God, that's kind of bright. Ugh. Anyway, hit me up. This is the Q&A portion. We're chilling for 10 minutes until I get to go empty the tank. Yo, freaking Mingo, what are you doing up so late? Did you just get done shooting, man? How's it going, man? Guys, by the way, Mingo's been killing it in Austin, Texas. So is Rammy over here, but I'm just saying, freaking Mingo, you're just taking it so dang serious, man. You're going nutso. But yeah, okay, so Q&A time. We're just chilling in the room.
20 people. Where is everybody from right now?
Yeah, where's everybody at, man? Don't sell yourself short, Ram. You're on a fucking I can tell from your pictures, even just the ones you sent me for the pod, dude. Like, I can tell you got an eye that's like recognizing human moments and emotions and shit. Sometimes I worry about like the way I shoot going out to 6th Street. It's just like, it's a human zoo. Like I said on the pod on stage with everybody, I'm just getting pictures of weirdos. Do you have any good M lenses? I don't have any M lenses. I have no M cameras. Is that what you mean? Yeah, so now we're just talking everybody up. Grain Rot and Ramses. You guys both rock. You guys are both equally amazing. And what's the most expensive camera you've purchased it and regret it later? I kind of regretted getting the Hasselblad 501cm. I spent more money than I probably should have on it, but it was well under market value, so that's how I convinced myself it was okay.
And I love it.
And Sarah loves it, and she's looking forward to shooting it. And Alexander just promises me he's going to send me an Instax square back for it, so that'll be a fun video if that ever gets here. But yeah, that was probably it. I don't know. I get a good deal on cameras. Like the most expensive camera I think I ever bought was the Sony A7 III, which I film all my videos on. And you know, it's a great digital camera, and that's Sarah's A cam when we're out shooting stills together. And you know, like I don't regret it for a second because it's also the camera I scan film with. It's the everything camera here, so I don't regret it for a second. Most expensive camera I ever bought. Ever tried Obscuraflex? That's the thing, that the attachment for a Graflex back 4x5, right? And you can put your phone on there or something. I think I've seen that. I think they just posted something where they were out at like a marathon. Fuji Mirrorless X Pro. You're not into mirrorless is fine, dude. Like I was just saying, A7 III. It's the most expensive camera we ever bought, and I love it. It's awesome. It's what I film all my videos on. It's what I scan all my film with, and you know, if it was, but it's I bought it for Sarah, so it's hers whenever we go out and shoot stills. Um, I mean, I would love a Fujifilm, but I'm in no place, I'm in no financial position to be buying any fancy camera of any kind, you know, at this point. So I'm stuck with my D7000, which came out in 2011, I think. Let me see. Release date. Release date D7000. And it came out in 2010. So I'm rocking a 15-year-old camera, baby. So that's me. I personally love the film simulation
Brandon's
XH2.
gonna be in San Antonio tomorrow.
Yo, Mingo, you're going to San Antonio?
Is that the same exhibit that Eric's in?
You never got back to me about that.
Well, I actually haven't even, his stories haven't come up, so I didn't think about it.
Mingo, if you're there, I mean, we're gonna look into it. We'll let you know if we can make it, man. That would be awesome to hook up with you over there.
Amazing taco place. But you have
Which
family.
one?
He's got family. The last place we went to. But they've got family out there.
Oh, that one was good. What was it? The data center? Something weird like that. Okay. Lou says he loves his X Pro 3. Fuji let me borrow a while back, and it's truly the one that got away. Whoa. Did you think about buying it off them? Were they going to give you a reduced price, man? Yeah, I've never been in that position where a brand even wants to send me a camera. So, Lou, you're on another level, man. You were telling me about that other one. I'm looking forward to seeing that vid, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, I see all these influencers with, you know, they're all getting. It seems like ever since DJI bought Hasselblad, did you guys know DJI owns a controlling share of Hasselblad? That ever since then, frickin' all the influencers are getting those digital backs to fit onto their vintage Hassies. And, you know, I want to be in the cool kid crowd too. And I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility, but I also don't want to be a frickin' shill, you know. I'd rather just, you know, do NordVPN ad reads and get to talk about whatever the hell I want and get to be abrasive and funny, you know, and not have to worry about all this bull crap. Shooting the X2 and I love it. It's also a Pentax K5. Okay. Rams. It's all just gibberish to me because I don't know all the crazy Fuji films and Pentaxes and whatnot. I got what I got, and you know, I feel like so many people know so much more about cameras than me. No, nothing like I was gonna buy one from B&A. Oh, okay. So long after he sent it back. Well, you let it get away, Lou. What was it you loved about the Fuji stuff? I mean, everybody loves the simulations, and I mean, from everything I hear, they're put together well. And now they have their own cinema camera. Fuji's got their own cinema camera, so you can do open gate, medium format movies. What the heck? What kind of world are we living in? We're living in the future, baby. Right now, all I'm worrying about shooting is this. The same roll has been living in this camera since January. This is my Canon A1, and I have a cool lens hood on it from a Minolta 28mm 3.5, and I have the red filter, and this is my 24mm f2.8, and I feel like I didn't even take the shot, so why is it wanting me to advance the film? So I don't know, whatever. There we go. I've advanced the film, and I'm gonna have another blank shot on this roll. But yeah, my Canon A1, I've been dragging ass on finishing that roll, but I'm trying to catch up with some development stuff, and that's why we got this FP4 in the tank right now. and hopefully it came out good. Hopefully HC110 is an okay developer for it. Otherwise, I just ruined Sarah's role and she's going to be mad at me and we're never going to make amends. Looks like we're 20 seconds away from the timer, guys. We're about to get to go check it out. Oh, man, I didn't even know you guys were still chatting. I thought we were still stuck on Lou. Rami says, cheers.
You gotta put it on
One of the
off.
few vids who actually did. Dude, I got the Lomo actually sent me some stuff recently. You guys might have seen the reel. I got them to send me some film, so I'm stoked on that. Some turquoise in Metropolis. One day, suddenly out of nowhere, my entire YouTube was. Yeah, Hossie has been like just hooking up all the influencers lately, right? They're sending everybody those digibacks for the vintage cameras. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Like Fuji, like people talk about the feel, almost like the same way people talk about Leica. But grain rot, I know you got some crosswords for the Fuji people. You ended up sending it back, right? Oh, Four Roses, dude. I wish I was getting down like you guys. Four Roses. All I got is some freaking soda water. The photographer is no longer tasteful after what the memers came card when the virgin film was a vowel with a joy. What are you talking about, Che Guevara? Jeez. God, I'm at dang Nick. What time is it in Texas? It's 12:30. It's already tomorrow. What is, dude? Four Roses, Lou. That is the best. It's the best bourbon that's cheap. It's like, you know, it tastes top shelf, but it's got bottom shelf price, dude. Four Roses, check it out. You don't have to get the single barrel stuff. You can get the normal Four Roses. It's awesome, dude. It's sick. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're gonna check out what's in here. We don't need Sarah in the shot because, you know, ladies have to be modest and whatnot.
It's just too late to be on camera.
Okay. We're gonna do some photo flow. Hit me up in the chat with a photo flow. No, I don't know where they make Four Roses, but it's all over the place, dude. It's everywhere. Check out your local Packy. I only know Packy because I had a friend in Connecticut, and he told me that's what they call them there. I'm going to the Packy. How's
so dark.
How's it going, Lanky Lime?
Are there frame lines?
Yeah. Yes, there are frame lines. There's frame lines, guys. It's kind of hard to see.
Well, you want me to hold that and flip the camera the other way? Oh, you got a photo flow.
Yeah, I got a photo flow. Yeah, dude. Let me know, Lou. It's a good bourbon, dude. Four Roses. It's sick. Once I started getting into whiskey, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, fucking hell, dude. Why do I need to break the bank, you know? I do like a scotch here and there, but, you know, that's like a treat. You know, getting a nice bourbon, just get a Four Roses. You don't need to break the bank. And we got some photo flow. Don't use too much. It'll get too soapy. Okay, now we're just shaking it for 30 seconds and we're ready to roll, guys. We're going to be winding this off soon. We're doing a roll of FP4 in HC110. I don't call it that, but I truly appreciate the vernacular usage. I'm sure you hear it all the time around there, dude. Like, my friend, oh yeah, Knob Creek's pretty good, dude. Knob Creek, I've had that plenty of times. Freaking Bullet bourbon's good. Bullet rye, Bullet whatever. But yeah, the only time I really drink liquor is during the holidays, so my time is coming soon. Some whiskey Old Forester 50 proof is my daily drink. Oh, I don't know if I've gotten to try Old Forester. I feel like I've seen it though. I think it's funny to be like, oh yeah, we're having a knob. Hey, what are you doing? Schlob on my knob, like corn on the cob, right? That's a good old school rhyme.
Too many boys.
Too many boys. We're playing with our film. Floppy rolls are wet and moist and gross. Okay, let's get all this off of there. Knob Max. I would love that ramp. Love to have a shot with you, dude. Okay, well, we're ready for the grand reveal. Let's see if this...
You want to put that the other way and I'll hold it?
Yeah. Okay, you guys get Sarah's POV, and we'll see if we got anything on this FT4. Again, this is from Las Vegas. Sarah put this in her camera because she wanted black and white, and we didn't have any XX. Well, that looks dense. That looks dense. That looks like we got some information there, gentlemen. Look at that. We got some scenes.
Whoa.
We got some scenes.
Something I fucked up.
You overexposed that one for dang sure. I don't know what happened there. But look, we got some motherfuckers here. We got some.
Too far away.
We're on the strip, guys. Sarah was putting it all on black and white. Letting it roll. Hey, that looks like a me. That's a me. Oh yeah, these ones are overexposed. What, I don't know what happened there on those two frames. But yeah, we got some people. We got some pictures of people. Look at that. Is this all in Vegas, or this looks like you had it in there before? Looks like you might have had it in there before we got to Vegas. Yeah, because it looks a little desolate here. Oh yeah, you got it at the Pancake House. You got the Pancake House.
From the Pancake House.
This place is in Arizona off of I-40. It's kind of hard to focus, but it's an abandoned coffee store, gas station, Pancake House, Taco Bell, and it's all graffitied up and pretty gnarly. So.
And what did you do last time we went there?
Last time we went there in 2022. Sarah took a lot of pictures there, and the tank opened up mid-development while I was doing it, and I ruined her roll. So
My Route 66 roll destroyed.
But you already got some pictures of it.
How do I
look at the chat?
Yeah.
I think you just click around there. I just always gotta click around. It's hard. The chat always disappears, guys. So that's why you gotta make sure to keep.
Sorry, I'm like looking at your crotch.
Hey, get your mind out of the gutter. Let's go hang this one.
You gotta film a drunk darkroom video with me one day soon.
Is that Lou?
Yeah.
Lou, I'd love that, dude. I feel like we'd get along so good in person, man. We already.
Please ignore our disaster. Here's Nick's disaster.
Yeah, this is my disaster. So yeah, this is what you do after you develop it. You just let it dry, hang it up. We bought this at Far Out. What's that place? Far Out Vintage in Austin, Texas. We bought this years ago for $40, cool. $45.
Yeah,
spent on this thing. Which
someone told us it's an IV bag holder.
Yeah, but that's a lot of IVs. How many beds would you have to have around this thing? And it seems a little too modern for something that would need this many IVs around that many beds. I mean, I don't think it's... I think it's like a hat rack or something. I don't know. I think it might be even made for film labs. You know? It works great. What else could you want other than some long, skinny thing to hang off this? It's got 4 per 4, 8, 12... 16, 20. It's got room for 20 rolls, and then if you do one on each handle, that's 25. So 25 rolls you can hang in this kind of a footprint. Forget about it. I don't know. This is the collection. You guys can even see, I don't know how dark it is on screen. What do we got to shoot? This is the Super Pontura pre-war folding 6x9 camera. I already did an episode on it. Already did an episode on this, the Leica Flex SL2. Already did an episode on this, the Nikon F100. I filmed some with this, the Yashica Matte TLR, not the Yashica Matte 124G, but just the Yashica
Ram
Matte.
just said, what about your Russian camera?
That's down. It's not on the top shelf. Where is it?
Juan says, don't drop any cameras today, please.
Yeah, Juan knows I have a propensity for dropping cameras. Here's my Russian camera, one of them. This is my Zorky 4. Check it out. It doesn't do slow speeds, so I can the slowest I can shoot is 1/125 on it, but it fires. And I took apart the lens, and like the focus throw is pretty clean on it.
To the light.
To the light. There we go. There's my Zorky. It's working good. I've only ran one roll through it, So I should get back to that. And I also have the Photo Sniper with the Zenit, which is an SLR instead of a rangefinder. So I got to get around to doing that eventually. And I got a lot of cameras that haven't been on the channel, like this Nikon FM2, which has a max speed of 1/4000, which is kind of cool, but I'm not trying to shoot wide open, so I barely ever touch the dang thing.
Alfonso says those Industar 50 lens are great.
It is pretty cool.
God,
I
how
like
do
the
you
one
keep
roller
this
too.
up? That is really annoying.
Isn't it? How the chat just disappears if you guys don't talk for like 10 seconds, the chat disappears on me and I have to click around to make it come back up. But yeah, I mean, that's what we got. I got a lot of freaking camera stuff, so let me know if you guys want to see a certain specific video anytime soon. Otherwise, here's the puppy. We gotta go take him for a potty, and it's time to call it quits on this live stream.
The monster.
Another live stream for the ages, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching me develop some of Sarah's film. I was thinking I'd do another roll of mine, but it's getting late, so it's probably time for me to start getting to bed. But yeah, laters, guys. Mingo, thanks for joining in. Juan, I can't believe you've been.
Mingo to message you.
Oh yeah, Mingo, hit me up about that show, dude. We heard about a show in San Antonio. We're thinking about going. So yeah, let me know what you're up to, dude. We might try and make it. It'd be fun to rock the streets of San An for a day, man. But yeah, everybody take care. Thank you so much, LoPresti Army, the LoPresti besties. I appreciate you guys. Hit me up, DM me. I put out my newsletter today. Nobody responded. So if you're one of the people who got the newsletter, be sure to respond. Tell me what's up. And I appreciate you guys. That's the end of the live. We're coming in a little bit under. Yeah, LoPresti besties, dude. That's what everyone's fucking talking about. We're the besties. Anyway, peace out. That's it. We're calling it there. And remember, shoot more, think less, and don't let the man tell you what to do. Peace.